Hello FlossTube, my name is Tamara, and in today's video I want to speak about my cross-stitch shopping. Yes, because I am a shopaholic when it's about everything which is connected with my hobby. Let me start with such a beauty. So this is my gift under the Christmas tree. Yes, Santa was so good and gave it to me beforehand, so I didn't have to unwrap the present. Yeah, you probably noticed that I am kind of collecting figurines of cross-stitchers, and this is Royal Worcester embroidery. This is one of the four, how it's called, just a second, the Graceful Arts figurines. And I have wanted this one since the very beginning. I started collecting them, but it's not cheap. And I was hoping very much that somehow, somewhere, in a way, I will be able to buy her for a better price. It didn't happen. The thing is that even if it is present on eBay for a huge amount of money, it's sold all the times. I mean, like, because periodically it appears. I don't say that you cannot find this one. Yes, you find it, but it's very expensive. And nevertheless, I said all the time they are buying it, and I was afraid that I would stay without a figurine because they are limited, and asked Santa for such a present. And when one of them was present in an excellent condition, of course I purchased it. This one is exquisite. Honestly, it's exquisite. It's super beautiful. I wanted it so much. And if you see, she's stitching and she has a golden thread for stitching. This one came with a certificate. I am not like kind of insisting on certificates, but when they are, it's a good bonus, I would say. I was curious what's inside, and if you are curious, I can show to you as well. So it has a certificate of authenticity, and it's signed by Maureen Holson, the sculpture, by John Morris, the manager and managing director of Royal Worcester, and Rinalda Ward, who was managing director of Compton and Woodhouse. The Graceful Arts, there are four sculptures, if I'm not wrong. It's not sculpture, it's figurine. There is poetry, if I'm not wrong, painting, and music, if I'm not wrong. The others are easier to find, but this one is very much looked for, or very much, how do I say, purchased. So there was a limited edition of 2,500 of these figurines released, and it's the 983rd, and these things are indicated here as well. It says that embroidery, one of the four figurines in the Graceful Arts collection, issued in a limited edition of 2,500, of which this is number 983, sculptured by Maureen Holson, Compton and Woodhouse, 1996. But here it says, by the way, it says that this one, at least this one which has the certificate of authenticity, was issued in March 1995. Yeah. Next, there are 3 pages about the first 50 subscribers will be cordially invited to join a private tour of Royal Worcester factory in the company of sculptor Maureen Holson. Date to be confirmed. Oh, this was a certificate, gift certificate. I see. You know what also was a surprise for me, that apparently when it was sold, this one, it was £245, so it wasn't cheap. They said that you could pay in 10 interest-free monthly installments of £24.50. So it wasn't cheap from the very beginning. So those who are buying it cheaper than $245, it means that you are buying it for cheaper price. Of course, it's not new, because I have never seen somebody selling them in original boxes, you see. And 2 pages with photos of this beauty. Very good quality for 1995, I would say, honestly. So this one has a passport. The girl can travel. I'm just joking. Okay, so this was the most how they say, weighted gift for Christmas. Of course, if we speak about stitching. About the collection I'm making with Stitching Girls, honestly I thought about this one, and probably I won't go too far, very far. I won't say that there are no more wishes for this collection. Of course I want, but the thing is that they are rare. Ladro, the Spanish brand, has quite a few stitching figurines, but they are rare, they are out of production, and they're expensive. So if somehow, in a way, I will find in between on my way some of them, okay, but just to buy them for big money, no, I won't, because I think I already have enough. And speaking about having enough, if you think this one was the only one I bought, no, I have one more, but this one is not stitching. This one I saw on eBay, and I liked it. So she's a lace maker. This is Royal Doulton, Dorothy, the lace maker. So she's making lace. Anyway, she's it's something handmade, yes. So Dorothy is making lace, and her black cat is trying to get up her skirt. This one, by the way, also is old. It's even older than the previous one. This is 1987. And I was curious, because at first, when I saw that it was like Dorothy, the lace maker, and I said, what? I already realized that this is lace, but I couldn't understand what she has here. And I had to look on Google to see how they were making lace. So because they had this cushion, the lace which is already made, it comes here, and the one which is going to be made, it's like the working space is here, and there there it's the how they say, it's the thread. I think it's a super complicated thing. I'm not sure. It was cheap. It's in excellent condition, and I thought, why not? Even if it's not stitching, I thought it looks very, very beautifully. And if speaking about the porcelain, let me show you one more acquisition. So this is Royal Albert. This is from the collection of Provincial Flowers. This is Alberta Rose. I like very much this collection, because each so there are 6 or 8, I'm not sure, patterns. This one is my favorite. They are not cheap. Usually they are not cheap. And I was thinking like that in time I would buy myself 1, 2, 3, okay, if it's possible, all 6 of them, but not with a lot of money, you see. And just like this, I saw this one for a very good price on eBay. It was not auction. It wasn't an auction, it was buy it now, and I purchased it. Very good, very nice, like it a lot. So in time, if I'm going to find more from this collection, at least 3, 4, I like the violets, I think. The one with the violets I also like. So yeah, nice one, I would say. And the next one, it's a present from my birthday. Yes, when I filmed the last video, I showed the presents for my birthday, and it was filmed and how do I say, cut and put together and uploaded before the 10th when I released it. But this one came on my birthday. The video was already made. I didn't change it, and I said that I'm going to show it in the next one. So this is Kohana. Kohana had an anniversary, 7 years I think, and they released a limited edition. They were kits, because that's why I bought the kits. The thing which interested me the most was, of course, the scissors. But I couldn't buy just the scissors, I had to buy the whole kit. What this kit has, it's a very, how they say, cute one. So it has this bag of theirs. I always was curious how these bags look like. They are super firm, by the way. They are organizers, so you just make the form, and inside of these bags you put whatever you need. You see, they're very, very firm, and they have here we have pockets, so you can put. By itself, I would have never bought it. The scissors, I have already two scissors like this form, I mean. I have the how it's called, the red ones and the pink ones. These ones were ones are stated as white, but they're beige. I don't remember how it's called in how they called it on the side, but they're beige. They're quite nice, and they are the main reason I made this purchase. And as you can see, they don't come in the usual box they have. And there is a mini basket here, very cute mini basket with such a mini pin cushion with a needle and a pin, with a mini needle threader. Yes, this is a needle threader, if you can see, and with bobbins, card bobbins with thread, Kohana thread, if you can. They are super mini. When I saw the picture on online, I didn't realize that they are so mini. Yeah, they are kind of dollhouse, you know. I don't even think of using them, because I would like very much to have them like as a display, you know, with the this figurines, with stitching figurines. I think it's going to look nice among them, kind of, because it's their size of how they say bobbin. Yes, card bobbin. So yes, I purchased myself a new pair of scissors. I wouldn't have if I didn't like them, but I like them very much. They are like cutting very, very well, and that's why I decided that I would like to have them. And that's it about with the accessories. Let's call them accessories. So next I wanted to show you the kits, the charts, so everything which is directly connected to stitching. And if to speak about the stitching stuff, the design I was waiting for, I think at least 10 months, finally is here with me. This is Busila. This is Autumn on the Farm. I have a kind of summer on the farm. It's the same style, and I wanted this one very, very much. I said that I was looking for it at least 10 months and couldn't see it, and finally popped out, and I bought it. This is how it looks like. It was something, as I said, I wanted very, very much. I would say it's the my greatest wish in the latest time. I wanted a lot. It's simple. Here it's simple. It's 14th count Aida. The threads, you see, the problem with this Busila kits is that the threads, they are not DMC. They are Busila threads, and some of them cannot be replaced with DMC shades. So DMC doesn't have similar shades. This would be the problem. Also from Busila, I purchased one more design from the series Stitchscapes. This is Lavender in Provence. Previously, I showed that I purchased one more design from the Stitchscapes. That one comes with poppies here, and I said that if it's going to be possible and I will find, I will buy one more, and this one more is lavender. So poppies and lavender are my favorites. So this is what I wanted. And by the way, the what I say, Passepartout, the mat, the mat, window mat, which is here, it's similar as the one in the poppies, so they are similar. But the space which has to be stitched is not big because it's just this one, and it's 14th count Aida, so it's not big. So Stitchscapes, the second one, and I close this series. I don't want any more. Then I have Dimensions, and this is gold nuggets. I don't have any other gold nuggets. There are some designs from this series which I like, but I know that there are stitchers who try to get this series, especially, I mean, the gold nuggets. I'm not from their camp. But this one was purchased for the design. Exquisite Hummingbird. Yes, little by little I'm making myself a collection of hummingbird in stitching. And this one I have been liking for quite a lot of time. I wouldn't say that fanatically liked it, so that I would buy for any price. I kind of twice, I think, almost bought it, but I thought that the price still is big. And this one was no auction, and it was even the make an offer. I made an offer and I got it for a very decent price, and it's beautiful. It's a 18th count Aida. As I said, I have never stitched on gold nuggets, but as I can see here, there is the Aida, the green velvet, which has to be, you see, because you're supposed to frame it like this, and you have, probably they give thread for this cord as well. You should make your own cord, but they give thread. Is there any gold thread? Yeah, there is gold thread. Yeah, nice one, really nice one. And from the same seller, I purchased one more design because I couldn't resist the design. First of all, the how it looks like, and the price, honestly, it's £1.25, I think. So this is the cheapest dimensions I have ever bought, by the way. And it's the oldest dimensions I have in my purchases, because this one is from 1983. So the design is, the kit is 40 years. 40, it's a lot. This is from the collection of Norman Rockwell. It's puppy love. You see that the puppy feels bad and the boy is pouring some syrup in a spoon to give him it. Super nice, super nice. And I suppose it's going to look very nice when stitched. The only thing I don't like the Saturday Evening Post, March, I don't know what, this Norman Rockwell. If I would stitch it, I would stitch it just the boy. Really nice. So it's 14th count Aida and threads. Really nice threads. Really nice threads. Then I have such a sampler. This is from Lavender Wings. It's called this Thread Eye Cross Friendship Sampler. I liked the sampler very much, and this one was purchased just because from the same seller I purchased something else. I'll show you in a second. The thing I liked about this one is that it had a very good price, and it came with the embellishment pack. So when it has the embellishment pack and you have just to add the Fabric and the DMC thread, consider that you are saved. The thing which made me buy this sampler is the scene which comes here in the bottom, the two houses, the tree, you see, and the sun. It's a charm here. I think it's very beautiful. I tried to look on internet to see the price, so I saw it for, okay, I wouldn't say a much bigger price, but it was bigger than the price I bought it, and I was kind of, okay, I made a deal, you see. And what I purchased actually from this seller, so the real reason I made the purchase is this one. Yes, Just None is the next. I don't have a lot of Just None, by the way, this time. Parlor Ribbons. And this is from the series I had it, I sold it, and I regretted it. Yeah, today this episode, Just None episode in my life finishes because I purchased 2 samplers, and finally I got everything which I once had, I sold, and I regretted. Parlor Ribbons. So this one has river pearls, I don't know how they are called, which I think it's pretty difficult to look and find. I don't say impossible. Yeah, I know it looks ugly, but the important thing is that the chart inside is in perfect condition, and it has the embellishment pack. This was the most important thing I looked after. And a second design which I also purchased, this is Flowers of Joy. I had this one purchased a long time ago from the shop which was called the Sew and Sew. Those who live in UK and stitch for like a longer time, you probably know the shop, an excellent shop. Unfortunately, it closed, and this sampler was purchased from that shop at a very low price. And there was a moment in my life when I thought that I don't need so many samplers, I don't need so many designs, I won't stitch so much, and I sold it. And then when I tried to purchase it, it was difficult to find, because very rarely they are like selling it. But because of this porcelain button, you see. But I found it, not cheap, I would agree, but yeah. And there is a piece of hand-dyed fabric and the beads. I saw it being stitched. It's very beautiful, very beautiful. So yeah, finally I purchased everything, which once I had, I sold and I regret it. I won't complain anymore in my videos about this. And I have how many? 3 more charts by Just Nan. They are not rare. These are just charts which are possible to buy. And little by little I'm buying them, because there will be a moment when they are not going to be sold, and suddenly overnight they are going to cost double, triple, and everybody is going to run and look for them. So this is Wise Old Owl. Here is just the chart, and as an embellishment pack it's just the hand-dyed thread, which is used to write the words here on the owl belly. Wise. So there are 2 acorns here. Nice one. I saw it, I think, twice being stitched on Instagram, and that's it. You see just DMC threads, flax linen, and that's it. 30-second count. Easy one. I think it's going to be easy to stitch, I don't know. Then I purchased the Victor's stocking. The last stocking I didn't have in my collection. I decided that still I want all of them. Okay, I haven't stitched all of them I wanted to. I have just 3 more for sure I want to stitch. The one which comes with an angel, and this one I'm not sure. But even if I'm not going to stitch it, it has so many elements, beautiful elements, that can be used from it, you see. And one more design. This is Making Friends. I have been wanting it for a long time. I was looking all the time on other sides and didn't buy it, and I decided that it's time. This one, as an embellishment pack, it has just the snowflake here, and that's it. And if you want, you can make a whimsy here. Now it won't go. You see, you can take just one image, and you can make a whimsy out of it. So yes, that's it about Just Nan. I said that I don't have a lot. I have 2 Mill Hills. I said that my Mill Hill wish list is, I wouldn't say very big, but still there are designs which I want, and little by little I started buying them. Today I have 2. I have Jingle Bells, such a sampler. I have been liking it for a long time, and finally I found it and I purchased it. This is how it looks like. And balsamic vinegar. This one comes from the series of, like, I have olive oil. I think both of them are going to look excellent together. And this one also was in my wish list. I found it and I purchased it. So I have 2 Mill Hills. And I have 2 more kits. This is Shepherd's Bush kits. Yes, I purchased Happy Haunting. This was a kit which I wanted to buy for a long time, so it came the time I said okay. So as usual, Shepherd's Bush kits, the fabric, the thread, and the embellishment pack is just buttons, you see. Happy Haunting, this one. Then I purchased 1 more heart kits. This is Cherry Heart. Love it, like it. This is how it looks like. I have a few of Cherry Heart kits. I won't buy more, I think, because there are a couple of them are repeating kind of themselves, but this one comes with a ribbon, and I kind of liked this one, and I said, okay, I'm going to try to purchase this one as well. The Jill Ransel Matza, very beautiful. Very beautiful. So this is how it looks like. This is how it looks like. And one more purchase, which I would say it was a purchase made throughout a year. Yes, throughout a year. Because last year, like around Christmas, I found such a bell pull. A bell pull in the form of a Santa hat. This is a Mill Hill bell pull, by the way. Gay Bowl Sales in Janesville, Wisconsin. They don't have a number, don't have anything. Okay, I liked it and I said, okay, I'm going to buy it because probably it's going to be nice to have a finishing, Christmas finishing in it. When it came, I was curious to find out what I can, if Mill Hill has a design with it. And of course Mill Hill has a design with it, because usually if they have a bell pull, they have at least one design for this bell pull. And I found such a Mill Hill book with such designs, where there are two designs finished in such a bell pull. So there is Santa and there is such a sampler. Santa, like, took my heart. I said that, okay, this one looks nice. Looked at the materials, and this one proved to be not cheap and time-consuming to get all the materials. And throughout a year, little by little, yes, if you want, you can do it faster, but I knew that I won't stitch it at least until Christmas. So throughout a year, little by little, I tried to get the materials I needed for it. So what do I have so far? I have the band linen. It's not Aida, it's band linen. It's the 28th for 27th count. It's the 27th count. Of course, it's not necessary to take like band linen. You can take usual linen and you can do the edges and you can stitch on it. So this one is not so important. But the treasures which have to be used here, they are a lot. Okay, first of all, these snowflakes, they are how many? 12 snowflakes. I admit that I didn't buy them one by one. I didn't buy them all together. I bought them like 1, 2. So whenever I was making shopping, whenever I was buying something and they were in stock, I just was adding 1 or 2 in the cart and I purchased them. Then the hearts, you see 2 hearts. Such hearts, like there are 6, 12, also 12 hearts are needed, but you need 6 packs, and I also bought them little by little. The nose, Santa's nose, by the way, it's such a red star. Here it is, you see. And this one, by the way, it's out of print. This one was, I wouldn't say it was the hardest, because I just looked for it and I found it and I bought it. But generally speaking, this one is hard to find because it's out of print. Then some of the embellishments of the treasures, I didn't buy them as Mill Hill treasures. I purchased them as Swarovski treasures. For example, this. They are not beconuses, they are beads, you see. Don't remember, 24 I think I have here 25, but I actually need just 8. There were 25 in the pack. Then the beconuses, everything was needed at Crystal IB, you see. They are also 25, but I need not all of them. The 4mm beconuses, so I didn't buy them as Mill Hill treasures. And also the margaritas, 6mm margaritas, here they are. Don't remember how many margaritas do I need. Because I remember the chart is crazy. 8 margaritas I need. So here they are, also it's Crystal AB. And besides this, I have Estaz, this opalescent thing. This is going to be used for his beard. Then I needed such a thread ribbon floss. I don't know what it's going to be used for. It's very interesting. And Kranik. This one didn't buy. This one was taken from my very fine number 4 braid, 032, this one. So this one is not new. I hope it's going to be enough. And I also need a lot of beads from the not usual beads. I have the, how they called, bugle bugle beads. I need 4 packs from this one. Then I need 3 packs of this one. And I purchased all of them. And from the usual beads, what I had in stock, it's just this one is 00479 and 40479, but it's not enough because I ordered a few more packs and they are going to come because I have in plan, I don't know, I think that I want to stitch this one for this Christmas, because it's not a lot of stitching, it's a lot of treasures and beads, but it's not a lot of stitching. So I would like to try to stitch this one to see how it's going on. Except everything I showed you, there are like white and pink and red colors for his face. So black for his eyes, pink for his face, and dark pink for his cheeks. And that's it. So I don't know. I'm thinking about maybe trying to stitch it this winter. And yes, and that's everything I wanted to show you in today's video. I hope it was interesting for you. I hope you liked it, and see you in my next videos. Until then, bye bye.